Okay, numbers, we're going to see how do we now inscribe a triangle, say ABC, it can be PQR, and so on. Now, the procedures are going to be a bit different from those we saw when we are circumscribing it. Here, the steps we follow are basically 4. This means, okay, inscribing means we are going to draw a triangle now inside that triangle, touching the 3 sides of that triangle. The procedures are bisect any 2 angles of that triangle. The point where the 2 bisectors meet becomes the center of the circle. After bisecting, those 2 where they are meeting becomes the center. So you can bisect any 2 angles. You can bisect this angle, you can bisect this, you can bisect this. So this one is a bit hard to bisect because it's up. So I'm going to bisect this and this. So what do we, how do we bisect? You put a pointer there. You draw an arc there. Hope you remember, you draw an arc there and an arc there. Then we draw, we put at this arc, we draw an arc there. Then also here, we draw an arc there, like that. So they are not meeting, you come back here, then you increase this, like that. So then you join. After that, you join the 2. We are joining this point now to the intersection. So our intersection is going to be there. So now we join it with this one here. The point here, and then this one here. So you join it using dotted lines because it's just part of the procedure. So that's where these 2 are going to. So this is meeting it there. Then when I come to this one now, I bisect also. So you stand here, you put your pointer at this point here, then you draw an arc there, and also an arc there. Then you may side adjust it a little bit. So you put it here, draw an arc there, then you also put here, and you draw an arc there like this. So where they are meeting, now we draw a line. So this is their point of intersection. You have to be careful with the points where those 2 arcs are meeting, because if you jam with them, the procedure is going to be wrong. So then you join, instead you use dotted lines. Now to that point, and you see that these 2 are meeting at this point. So this is going to be our center O, called the center O. Now from there, we said you drop a perpendicular from that center to any of the 2 sides. So I'm going to drop a perpendicular now from this point to now this side. How do we drop a perpendicular from a point outside the line? Hope you remember that second lesson. The first lesson. We put this pointer there, where that point is, then you draw an arc there, and also an arc there. Let me adjust it a little bit. So you draw an arc there, you draw an arc there, and also an arc there, like that. So that's how we are going to do it from a point to a line. Then after that, you come at this point there, you draw an arc there, like that. You draw an arc there. Then you come also at this point here, you draw an arc there. So then you join that point to now that. So I join my center there to that point. So to the point of intersection here. So from here, now we join to this dotted lines. So for drawing this perpendicular, you're also going to see the mark. Now from there, you get your compass. Now the use of this is going to give us a perpendicular distance from here up to this line. So now what you do, you put your pointer at that center, Then at also this point where that line met this there, this line met this one here. Then you see, you test this, that's going to be touching there, and it's also going to be touching this side there. So then you draw your circle like this with ease. Then you come, you complete it there. So I think it's that my circle is touching all the three sides properly without forcing anything. Don't force life. If you are accurate enough, it's going to be accurate. I think you see it's touching this side, it's also touching this side, it's also touching that side with ease. So that's how we circumscribe that member. You see that this is a point where it touches this circle, it touches this there, and touches that there. So that's how we inscribe that triangle. So if they ask you now to measure the radius of the circle, you measure from here up to here. That's how you measure radius of that circle. So that's it, members. I wish you well. Now you are going to see detailed questions of how to apply inscribing and circumscribing.